Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there was a kind and gentle girl named Cinderella. She had the most radiant smile and a heart full of love. But life hadn't been kind to her. After her mother passed away, she was left with a selfish stepmother and two stepsisters, who were very jealous of her. Cinderella's stepmother made her do all the housework and wear old rags, while her stepsisters lived in luxury. But Cinderella never let their unkindness change her heart. She found comfort in her garden, where she talked to the birds and animals, who became her dearest friends. One day, exciting news came to the kingdom. The prince was hosting a grand ball at the palace, and every maiden was invited. Cinderella's stepsisters were thrilled and spent days preparing their gowns and practicing their dance moves. Cinderella wished she could go to the ball too, but her stepmother insisted she stay home and finish her chores. On the night of the ball, Cinderella was left alone in her old clothes, feeling very sad. Suddenly, a soft, glowing light filled the room. It was her fairy godmother, looking beautiful and shimmering with magic. "Why are you crying, my dear?" asked the fairy godmother. Cinderella explained how she wanted to go to the ball, but was not allowed to. With a wave of her wand, the fairy godmother transformed Cinderella's rags into a stunning gown and gave her delicate glass slippers that sparkled like stars. She even turned a pumpkin into a grand carriage and mice into beautiful horses. Before she left, the fairy godmother gave Cinderella a piece of advice. The magic will last only until midnight. When the clock strikes 12, you must return home. Cinderella arrived at the palace, feeling like a true princess. As soon as she stepped into the ballroom, everyone was amazed by her beauty, and the prince asked her to dance. But as the clock started to chime midnight, Cinderella remembered her fairy godmother's warning. She quickly said goodbye and ran down the grand staircase. In her hurry, one of her glass slippers slipped off her foot. The next day, the prince set out to find the owner of the glass slipper. He visited every house in the kingdom, and when he arrived at Cinderella's cottage, her stepsisters tried to squeeze their feet into the slipper, but it was too small. Finally, Cinderella stepped forward and tried on the slipper. It fit perfectly. The prince was overjoyed and recognized her as the maiden he danced with at the ball. Cinderella forgave her stepsisters for their unkindness, knowing that kindness was the most important thing. She and the prince were reunited, and they lived happily ever after, proving that goodness and a loving heart can bring true happiness. Being kind and having a loving heart can help you through tough times. Cinderella faced many challenges, but stayed kind and gentle. Her goodness led her to happiness and success. The story also teaches us the importance of forgiveness, showing that being kind and forgiving is very important.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos.